Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So, good evening, Toastmasters, and good evening, Toastmaster of the day, for those kind words, bringing in light wherever there was darkness. And today we have a great speaker. The speaker has got the following um, evaluated points for which she will be speaking for. The purpose of her speech is to share some aspect of her previous experience as a protege. Now, I got here Sujamam grammarian, I don't know whether rightly pronounced. If I was in the 10th standard of what I was, I would have told protege, like Champagne, but I have to pronounce it as protege. Yeah. Now, what's a protege? Protege is a person who is guided and supported by an older and more experienced person. So, here the speaker would be sharing her experience or of her previous experience when she would have been a protege and being guided. The it may be from any time of his or her life and may discuss any aspect of the protege experience, except not from the Toastmaster mentoring manual. Yeah. Over to you, speaker. All the best. I know you'll do a great job. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thanks, evaluator Suresh Bhaskaran. Now, speaking about our first speaker, and she is a fairly new Toastmaster, been with us just for the last 3 months, and the progress that she's made, I believe she's a veteran. I love when you speak, whether it is your prepared speeches or the impromptu ones. So, with this, I have dedicated a stamp which is in your background and resonates with your topic, the theme, mentoring, I think it's related to. So, the rest, we will hear it from you. All the best, Toastmaster Anjana. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. A rising star or a fallen angel. I am proud to be a rising star and stand up here today to say thank you to everyone who helped me on my way. I had help from great selfless beings, my mentors. Today, I want to take the time to give a special thanks to you. I wanted to give up at some points along the trail, but you smiled at me and told me to succeed, you first must fail. My mentors helped me to be a rising star and not a fallen angel. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests, we human beings are not born in this world as perfect, confident, flawless beings. We are social animals. We are dependent on each other. But in this 21st century of nuclear families, with the world stressing on independence and freedom, I'm not hesitant to say that we should be dependent. We need mentors in our lives to be better human beings, to be better version of ourselves. So, who is a mentor? A mentor is a good listener who listens to all our concerns and stories and is trustworthy. A mentor plays a neutral role in our life, giving unbiased opinions on subjects that we care about. A mentor helps set priorities, defines unacceptable behaviors, and holds us accountable. A mentor brings awareness to any issues that may be affecting our emotional well-being and provides solutions. When you need an extra boost of confidence, mentors offer support and words of encouragement to keep you going when life gets tough. My dear Toastmasters, I present before you my greatest mentor in my life, my mother, Ms. Reba Koshi, and she is also present today in our Zoom meeting. She sacrificed her career growth, her likes, her time and energy to bring me and my siblings up in our childhood days. She has a calm and gentle spirit and is ever ready to serve others without any complaints. After my mother leaves for office, me and my mom used to sit with a picture book. I wanted to read the same book every day, but without any murmuring, she did it for me. Those days with her and our books made me a book lover, and that led me to read about the thank you book or the gratitude journal. And believe me, dear Toastmasters, the thank you book has seriously changed my perspective on life, and I have become the happy person that I am today. On my mom's 60th birthday, I still remember how her sister in laws read the book of Proverbs from the Bible, chapter 31, where the qualities of a perfect wife is mentioned. And she was praised for being such a model wife in her life. I wish I could rise to her level of gentleness and be such a pleasing wife one day. I remember her sitting with her Bible, reading, meditating on it, and writing down a condensed version of what she read in a notebook. She was a model mentor, a living example of a praying mom, and I learned to love the words of God. My mom is generous and had a soft heart towards the needy, and I learned to give, love, and care for the weaker sections of the society through my mentor, my mother. God knew that even though I have a mom whom I can trust and share my life with, I wanted best friends, somebody of my age, and He gave me lovely cousins of my age. They have been and are still the perfect mentors in my life. They are my well-wishers who pray with a heavy heart when I am hurt, and they see that my eyes don't get welled up. I present before you my first cousin, Archana, who has been a trustworthy, a powerful praying person, a problem solver, a selfless soul, having good ideals and values in her life that I too value. If not for my cousin Archana, I know my life would have taken a different trajectory. In Toastmasters Club, I have a loving and caring mentor, Toastmaster Bala, who is always ready to give me tips to improve my public speaking skills. And I'm grateful for having distinguished Toastmaster Beena, Toastmaster Suresh, Toastmaster Viljo, for genuinely showing an interest in helping me climb up the public speaking skills ladder. There are moments when I don't want to open up before my mentors, when I want to be alone. I take my Bible, the words of God Almighty, and I have found solutions and felt the peace that no mentor in this world can provide me with, a peace that surpasses all understanding. My dear Toastmasters, have you thought about such mentors in your life? Have you spent time to show you are grateful for having them in your life? If not, today is the day. I am happy the Toastmasters Club gave me a chance to talk about my mentors who helped me become a rising star and not a fallen angel. My dear mentors, I make sure you will listen to this speech soon. It's hard for me to tell you just how much you all mean to me. So I will show you by becoming the brightest, shining, rising star I can be. I'm gonna rise and shine and not to be a fallen angel. My dear Toastmasters, what about you? Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Toastmaster Anjana, I am speechless after listening to this beautiful speech. I think if one has to know how to be mentored, they must listen to this speech. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and speech with us today. It's a beautiful day indeed.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Radhika Joshi. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the General Evaluator today, and I am here to conduct the evaluation portion of our meeting. And for this, I'll be calling on my team, evaluator for the speaker, to assist me for giving a feedback to our speakers. And after his evaluation, I will evaluate the entire meeting at the end. So, let me welcome Toastmaster Suresh Bhaskaran to evaluate the speech given by Toastmaster Anjana. Over to you, Toastmaster Suresh Bhaskaran.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Jim. First of all, let's give a big hand to this great speaker. Frankly speaking, it was a really tough for me to evaluate because there was an emotional connect in this speech, and it really made me hook on to keep hearing that. Now, what a way to start. Look, this Toastmaster Anjana, the very theme itself is very good. It is rising star or fallen angel. And the next sentences, she kept on telling about mentoring you, but we were wondering who is that? And after addressing all the Toastmasters, she said, no, it's her own mom, Reba. The second aspect of this whole meeting is it requires a lot of emotional courage, emotional vibe to have your own person, especially mother, to be on the meeting and you spell it out. That makes us all feel so humble in front of you, and you taught us a lesson. That's so great. I like this mom listening in this team, and that was really good. Now, who is a mentor? Mentor is basically a person who would be guiding, who would be a spiritual guide, who would be a role model, who would be telling what is right, what is wrong. That's precisely what mom did when the speaker expressed what she wanted to do and how she was kept herself very happy because of her very constant positive mentoring. Now, what makes it very special about this particular mentoring is that it is one's own mom doing, which is very, very, we usually try to tell, yeah, my mentor was so-and-so, or what to say, our iPhone founder, he was a Google Pichai, or these people were my mentors. But here is where one person said simply a connect who told, yes, it's my own mom. And it's really nice to see that how you could get to a very positive vibe and come up so well. So very good, Toastmaster Anjana. You have really done it with a great one. It's really difficult for me to say where you could improve because you were so good. And frankly speaking, that's what I can tell. I didn't find anything which just because an evaluator has to say, something has to say. Okay, if you want me to say something, maybe when you said in the end, your whole thing just like you were telling, at last the speech is over. Now you decide whether, instead of that, you could have given that strong punch at that end, you telling, can you do it? That would have been the only thing, but that's very minor. I'm only telling because I have to tell something as an evaluator. But this speech was really good, flawless with all your hand actions, your pauses, your vocabulary, everything. I don't have anything, but just do it, Toastmaster Anjana. Go great guns. Thank you.